So the 1.25 update has just arrived for Days Gone, and there's a lot of changes that has been added to the game, including the fix for the third weekly DLC challenges, and also some progression issue fixes, and also some general fixes for the game itself. So first off, let's jump into the hot topic, that is the weekly DLC challenge for the Drifter's Run. So Drifter's Run is the week 3 challenge, and it just did come out last night, and apparently there was a lot of issue with the week 3 challenge where people were affected by a lot of lag and jitteriness when you're traveling through your bike, and it seemed like it was impossible to complete the challenge. And also there was a large amount of huge magnetic field effect which just attracts your bike if you get too much close to the tree or even stones, so it always ended up crashing into one of those. So apparently, as far as what Ben states, is that they have fixed one of these issues and have also reduced the magnetic effect from trees and rocks with your bike, so you will now crash much lesser than before. And moving on to one of the progression issues, players previously had an issue with the mission called as it's a rifle and not a gun, where some of them were not able to progress through the game due to some kind of bugs just stopping them from doing it. So it seems like it has now finally been fixed, and you will now be able to progress through the game just like anyone else. There are some general fixes that has also been added to the game, one of them being the awareness of all the NPCs in the game. And apparently Ben Studios have made changes to that, and the NPCs and the freakers in the world will now be able to detect you much easily, and will also have much response over to all of your footsteps. And not just that, the NPCs are going to be much stronger, faster, and also much smarter in all modes, and not just the survival. They've also made some changes to the Freaker's Nest, where if you burn down one of the Freaker's Nest and you die immediately after doing it, the progress does not continue, and it does not say that you burned the nest down, so you'll have to do it all over again. So it seems like they've made some changes where now once you burn the nest and you die immediately, the nest will still keep burning, and all the Freakers in there will now be repopulated, which I think is a very smart fix for the game so far, because I had a lot of issues where I burned a nest and then I die immediately and I respawn and I'll have to do it all over again. So it seems like that has been fixed now, and you don't have to do this over and over. They've also made some changes to the scoring board for the brand new DLC known as the Drifter's Run for the Week 3 challenge, where it seems like gaining points is going to be much harder than before after the 1.25 update. I don't know why they even decided to go ahead and make the challenge even more harder than it currently is, because gaining more points in Drifter's Run was really annoying, and it is one of the hardest challenges I have ever done, and I don't know why they wanted to make this even more harder than it already is. And I think this is one of the biggest mistakes that they have done with the update so far, and I believe that they changed this back to what it was previously as soon as possible. And there was also some issues where you craft bowls and the game does not show the correct amount of bowls that are present in your inventory. So now if you craft bowls, it is going to show you the exact amount of bowls that you have crafted, and apparently there's not going to be any bugs regarding this issue. So it seems like they've also fixed some issues involving the survival vision and also the enemy outlines when you're playing the game in the survival mode. So previously you couldn't know if there are any enemies nearby if you're using the survival vision, but now seems like they've fixed it, and now you'll be able to spot all the lootable items easily as well as all the enemies nearby. They have also added in a brand new decal skin for your bike, which now can be purchased in game. So if you're one of those who like to customize your bikes with all the different kinds of skins and decals, then I think that you're going to be loving all the new skins coming to the game. There are plenty more information dropping in regarding Days Gone's new updates and the next weekly challenges. So if you guys want to know every information about Days Gone every single day, then this is going to be the one channel you guys might want to subscribe to, and also turn on your notifications once you're subscribed. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a blast of a day, and I'll see you all on the next video.